Hello viewers, I Shiv Prasad Kara welcoming you all to our channel MSK Civil Engineering Tutorial. Here we will learn and practice a lots of civil engineering interview questions so that we can crack our exam easily. So friends, continuing to our topic, new topic, that is connection part 2 of design of steel structure. Friends, if you have not gone through the part 1, you can go through the description, and here there I have posted the link. So without wasting our time, let us start our question and answer session. Here we will attempt quiz free and increase your efficiency. Okay, continuing our question number 36. The overlap of batten plate with the main members in welded connection should be more than option 1 2t, option 2 60, option 3 5t, option 4 80, where t is the thickness of batten plate. So your answer will be 5t. This is the question from code. Next question number 37. If the same number of bolts has been used in the joints, then which of the following pattern will yield highest efficiency? Option A chain, option B staggered, option C diamond, option 4 all options are correct. So what are the types of joints? Chain joint, staggered joint, diamond joint. Do you know what is chain joint, staggered joint, diamond joint? This is your chain joint. This is your diamond joint. This is your diamond joint. This is your chain joint, and this is your this is called staggered joint. So in which type of pattern of joint we can get highest efficiency? From diamond joint we can get highest efficiency. Continuing to next question number 38. The effective length of fillet weld of length L and size S is given by. How we will calculate effective length of weld? Option 1 L minus root 2S, L minus S by root 2, L minus 2S L. This answer will be L minus 2S. Next question number 39. The common assumptions that all rivets share equally a non-eccentric load is valid at a load. Option 1 below the working load, option 2 equal to the working load, option 3 above the working load, option 4 equal to the failure load. So friends, what question asked to us that which assumption is correct regarding a non-eccentric load? The assumption given in option D is correct. We have calculating the bolt value from the failure load. Next question number 40. In a diamond riveting for a plate of width T and rivet diameter D, the efficiency of the rivet is given by. How we will calculate efficiency of rivet? If we have given with the question the thickness, the diameter of rivet and breadth of plate. From that the formula given that option 1 B minus D by B, B minus 2D by B, B minus D by D, B minus 2D by D. From that option 1 is your correct answer, B minus D by B. Next question. Which of the following method of design should be suitable for a metal structure subjected to reversal of stress and impact? What are the statements given? Simple working stress design, option 2 rigid plastic design, option 3 semi rigid design, option 4 elastic rigid design. So which methods we are carrying out to calculate stress in reversal stress condition? Option given 1, 2 and 4 1, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 2, 3 and 4. Option 2 is your correct answer. 1, 3 and 4 we have taken for reversal stress. We are not taking 2 as reversal for reversal stress condition, because stress reversal means if it is the stress strain diagram, stress is in up and down manner, so rigid joint cannot support this type of stress. Next question, question number 42. For rivets in tension with countersunk head, the tensile value shall be. Do you know what is countersunk head? This type of head is called countersunk head. Option 1 reduced by 25%, option 2 reduced by 33.3%, option 3 increased by 25%, option D increased by 33.3%. Your answer will be reduced by 33.3%. Next question. When two plates are placed end to end and are joined by two cover plates, the joint is known as. Option 1 lap joint, option 2 butt joint, option 3 joint riveted lap joint, option 4 double cover butt joint. Option 4 double cover butt joint is your correct answer. Two placed plate place end to end and two cover plate are given. This is called double cover lap joint. Next question, question number 44. Match the following type question. We have to choose the type of weld with its use. Option given in list 1, structural member subjected to direct tension or compression. So from list 2, which option should be correct? A answer 5 में correct. Joining two surfaces approximately right angle to each other. This is called fillet weld. This is called fillet weld. Then a hole is made in one of the component and welding is done around the periphery. This is called plug weld. This is called slot weld. So option from that, option C is correct. Pressure applied continuously, that is called seam weld. Continuing to next question. Friends, this is my channel MSK Civil Engineering Tutorial. Here you will find all type of competitive questions, that is technical and non-technical. So share my channel and subscribe for future notifications. So question number 45. Consider the following statement. Aluminium is being increasingly used for structural purposes because. Option 1 modulus of elasticity is double that of steel. Option 2 its coefficient of thermal expansion is half that of steel. It requires a less maintenance. The strength to unit weight ratio of aluminium is high. Option given 1 and 4 correct, 2 and 4 correct, 1, 2 and 3 correct, 3 and 4 correct. Here your option 3 and 4 is correct. Here your option 3 and 4 is correct. Option D correct. It requires less maintenance and strength to unit ratio of aluminium is high. Next question, question number 46. The rivet in an eccentrically loaded riveted joints are shown in figure. Which rivets stressed maximum? So friends, given that 500 kg load and 6 rivets given, which rivet, this is a eccentric type load, so which rivet will carry maximum load or maximum stress? In part 1 I have already discussed about which type of rivet carry maximum stress, that is rivets containing minimum angle between them, FA and FM, that is 4 and 6 rivet will carry maximum stress. Next question, question number 47. The cross section of a standard fillet is a triangle whose base angle are option 1 45 degree and 45 degree, means these two angles, these two angle is what, 45 degree and 45 degree, 30 degree and 60 degree, 40 degree and 50 degree, 20 degree and 70 degree. Option A is your correct answer. Next question, tacking rivet in compression to the weather have a pitch not 300 mm or option 1 16 times the thickness of outside plate, 24 times the thickness of outside plate, 32 times the thickness of outside plate, 36 times the thickness of outside plate. So friends, option 3 is your correct answer, 32 times the thickness of outside plate. This question is from your code specification. Next question, question number 49. Tacking rivet in tension member are at a pitch in line not exceeding option 1 25 cm, option 2 50 cm, option 3 60 cm, option 4 100 cm. Your option 4 is correct, 100 cm. Next question, the effective section of a fillet weld is given by a triangle ABC with side S1, S2, S3 such that S3 is greater than S2 and S1 if allowable stress in weld material is tau. The resistance of weld per unit length is option 1 S1 tau, option 2 S2 tau, option 3 S3 tau, option 4 S4 tau. What is the allowable shear stress? Your option will be option 4 S4 tau, because S4 is your throat thickness. Next question, question number 51. The steel parts at right angle are welded with fillet weld of 10 mm size. The throat thickness of fillet weld should be, what should be its throat thickness? Option 1 7 mm, option 2 10 mm, option 3 12 mm, option 4 5 mm. We know the throat thickness is 0.7 times S. So option A is your correct answer, 7 mm. Next question, which one of the following statement regard the riveted joint shown given figure is correct? Load. So friends, in both case, elastic and plastic theory, all rivet carry equal force because this is a lap type joint. Next question, question number 53. Select the correct statement. Option 1 material cost of rivet is higher than that of a bolt. Option 2 tensile strength of a bolt is lesser than that of rivet. Bolts are used as temporary fastening whereas rivets are used as permanent fastening. Option 4 riveting is less noisy than bolting. So friends, this question we have already discussed in part 1. The answer will be option 3. Bolts are used as a temporary fastening whereas rivets are used as a permanent fastening. Friends, all these questions I have collected from previous year engineering services examination, staff selection commission for junior engineer, railways and other state public service commissions. So all these questions are important. Don't skip any question. Coming to next question, question number 54. When the bolts are subjected to reversal of stress, the most suitable type of bolt is? Friends, given that bolt subjected to reversal of stress means stress are up and down. Option 1 black bolt, ordinary unfinished bolt. Option 3 torn and fitted bolt. Option 4 high strength bolt. This is your answer. high strength bolt. Next question, the ratio of yield stress in tension to compression in mild steel is option 1 less than 1, option 2 greater than 1, option 3 equal to 1, option 4 none of these. Your answer will be greater than 1. Question number 56. If a bolt of nominal diameter 18 mm, then gross diameter for standard clearance hole as per IS 800/2007. Friends, given that diameter of bolt 18 mm, we know that up to 25 mm bolt diameter plus 1.5 is your equal to hole diameter. That means 19.5 is our correct answer. Next question, question number 57. In which of the following cases is a structural fastener over designed? Options: when design is based on unknown formula. Second option, long sustained loading leading to creep when reversal of stress takes place. Option for fatigue loading. So friends, structural fastener is over designed due to two types of load, either this is reversal of stress or this is fatigue loading. So option 3 and 4 are correct. Next question, question number 58. What is the safe load P that can be transmitted by the fillet welded joint shown in figure below, and the allowable shear stress given that 108 MPa? So friends, here the figure given and size of weld given 6 mm, 600 mm length and 50 mm width given. So total length will be 600 plus 600 1200 and 500 50 mm, 1250 mm your total length, and we will calculate load is equal to stress into area. Stress given 108 MPa, area is your length into size of weld divided by √2. So friend, this answer will be, we can calculate 77 kilonewton. Next question, question number 59. Which type of joint shows maximum efficiency in case of connection of two plate? Option 1 lap joint, option 2 single cover bond joint, option 3 double cover bond joint, option 4 all have some same efficiency. Your answer will be double cover bond joint gives maximum efficiency. Next question, question number 60. In which of the following case we avoid bolted connection? Option 1 connection subjected to fire, connection subjected to frequent earthquake load, connection subjected to snow load, connection subjected to corrosion problem. Here we will, option 2 is your correct answer. Connection subjected to frequent earthquake load. Here we have to avoid bolted connection because the earthquake load is a fatigue type load in which the fasteners are getting loosed. That's why we are avoiding here bolted connection. Next question, question number 61. As per IS 800/2007 is based on option 1 elastic design method, option 2 ultimate load method, option 3 working stress method, and option 4 limited method. Friends, working stress method is your outdated method. Now we are using limited method. So option D is your correct answer. Next question, question number 62. Friends, printing mistake. Question number 57 not. Question number 62. Unit mass of steel and modulus of elasticity as per IS 800/2007. Option 1 7850 kg per meter cube and 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. 7850 kg per meter cube and 2.1 into 10 power 6 Newton per mm square. 7500 kg per meter cube and 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. 7850 kg per meter cube and 2.1 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. Your answer will be option 1, 7850 kg per meter cube and 2 into 10 power 5 meter square Newton per mm square. 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. Next question. The minimum thickness of a steel plate which is directly exposed to weather and is not accessible for cleaning and repainting should be 6 mm, friends. Here given that minimum thickness of steel plate which is directly exposed to weather and not accessible, for that case only 6 mm. Next question. Sorry, that was the last question. Thank you for viewing my channel, and if you have found that my channel is useful to you and for your preparation, please share and subscribe my channel so that if other people can know about my channel and they can also prepare for their competitive exams. Thank you.